options are for desktop deposit. Being an out-of-the-market office, we really didn't have any options for them. When desktop deposit came around, this was a major selling point for the company, and they've actually come back and said to us, you know, we have to stick with Wells Fargo because this has actually become so much of a process for us that we don't see any way. We don't see any way we can actually ever leave the bank, which is a good thing. So to sum it all up, desktop deposit increases efficiencies. And boom goes a dynamite.
All right. Yeah, okay. Is there some significance to that I should know?
It's a YouTube. We can look at it on YouTube later if you like.
Okay. Okay, good.
Efficiency.
Efficiency. There you go. So, nice. So, how was that for you?
Difficult.
Yes.
Difficult, especially more towards the end.
Okay. Something specific before we got to the dynamite that was.
I just kind of lost my train of thought. I felt my face naturally getting red, color my hair, not a good thing.
Gotcha. All right. So, but was there anything specific that happened, or you just felt like you were sort of losing what you were?
Well, I started drawing the map. I kind of lost my train of thought.
I see.
It's because you put so much attention to detail in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, look, but it's still, it made the point, right? I mean, we know what you were talking about. Okay, so feedback for Brice. What did you notice? What worked? What engaged you? Anything that you...
I'm going to be honest with you. I was actually really into like the map and everything. I great job.
Yeah.
And I know at the end you kind of lost your train of thought, but I like the presentation. I mean,
yeah.
It hit home, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely. What else? Other feedback? What worked? What engaged you? Anything that disengaged you?
Given the audience, their recovery was
Solid.
yeah.
Yes. Well, look. I mean, I thought. Yeah, we go. We'll fast forward to the end so we get that. I think that. I mean, given that you were out of 15 people, again, raise your hand if you presented on desktop deposit. Yeah. So I mean, look, out of 8 or 9 people talking about the same thing, not the easiest to go last with all of that. And you know, you did it in a way that was creative, and that definitely, I mean, people were engaged. I think what was really great was, you know, I mean, there's just this funny kind of way that you were doing it, but also just the piece about, like, you know, I mean, you know, the map did actually work. It's like, oh wow, 7 hours is 3 nights, you know. So yeah, other feedback.
I like when you said you were a bad drawer, because then I was like waiting to see how bad the map turned out, but I was engaged like the whole time then during.
Yeah.
I would have maybe like led off with the map instead of saving it for good, because I mean that was like the best part of it. Like everyone liked that part, you know. So
yeah.
Like, you know,
Sure.
Okay, so you could start with it. Sure. What else? Anything else? I think the thing, you know, a couple things for you to think about in terms of, you know, there is, I was saying this, it's the same kind of thing I was saying to Brett in the way that, like, you know, just naturally kind of being yourself and letting your own personality come out. You know, it's just, the thing to think about, again, is like just connecting with people, individually connecting with people, not trying to do it right, but, you know, so the thing of like trying to, even towards the end, like when you said you sort of lost your train of thought, I mean, you really did have the group as engaged as any point in the whole presentation towards the end. And so if and when that happens, if you pay attention to it, it's kind of like the thing, it's like noticing, oh wow, they're really into this. I have no idea what the heck I'm going to say next. You know, that's okay. When you have the group right there, it can be a little scary, like, oh, I got him, now I don't know what I'm going to do, right? But just being aware of,
At that point.
yeah. But it can even be like right when you get to the end when you're starting to wrap up and you're like, so what the heck did I talk about? What were the main points? You know what I mean? I mean, even like this is another way you can close. I'm going to wrap this up. What are the main